Yesterday we had started the chapter The Red Trap. The central character is a beggar and petty thief who goes about selling red traps of ware to make a small living. He finds it difficult to make both ends meet. It makes him reflect about his own condition and the world at large. He realizes that the whole world is nothing but a big red trap. So let us start the second page. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set bets for people. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set bets for people. Bet means here the food placed on a hook for trapping the animals. So the people are trapped in this world this way. It afford riches and joys, shelter and food, heat and clothing. This world has given, this trap has given riches and joys, shelter and food, heat and clothing. Exactly as the red trap afford cheese and pork. And as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait. So similarly, the red trap offered cheese and pork. Pork means the pig meat. And as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, so it closed in and on him, and then everything come to an end. The world had, of course, never been very kind to him. Means he didn't get satisfied. So it gave him unwanted joy. It gave him unwanted means unusual joy to think ill of it in this way. He always think ill of it. Always think ill of the world. It became a cherished pastime. It became a happy pastime for him during many dreary ploddings. Dreary means repeatedly, plodding means going here and there. To think of people he knew who had let themselves be caught in the dangerous snare. Those who have caught in dangerous snare means a trap for catching birds and animals, and others who were still circling around the bed. Those who were circling around the bed means to the food placed on a hook for trapping the animals. So people are attracted by that bait. One dark evening, as he was trudging along the road, he caught sight of a little grey cottage by the roadside. One evening, he was moving, just going in heavy steps, and he saw one little cottage by roadside. So he went there and knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. Nor was he refused. He was not refused. He was welcomed instead of the sour faces which ordinarily met him. Means generally people don't welcome him. The owner, who was an old man without wife or child, was happy to get someone to talk to him in his loneliness. So owner, he became happy because he was not having wife and children. He was alone, so he got one partner for that night. So immediately he put a porridge pot on the fire. So without losing any time, he put a porridge pot on fire and gave him supper. So the night meal he provided him. Then he carved off such a big slice from his tobacco roll that it was enough both for the stranger's pipe and his own. So he peeled out one slice of tobacco from the roll, and it was sufficient for both of them. Finally, he got out an old pack of cards. So he drew one old pack of cards and played Mojlis with his guest until bedtime. Till bedtime they played, as we play cards. That way, it was a Swedish game. They played that game till the bedtime. The old man was just as generous with his confidences. The old man was very generous at his confidences. Here, confidences means talks. As his porridge and tobacco. As very generously he served porridge and tobacco, he was also very generous with his talks. The guest was informed at once that in his days of prosperity, the guest was informed that when he was having the prosperous life, his host had been a crofter at Ramju Iron Works and had worked on the land, and he worked there. Now that he was no longer able to do day labor, means that time he was a crofter, means farmer, and he was working the Ramju Iron Work. But now he was no longer able to do day labor. It was his cow which supported him. So now the cow supported him. Yes, that Boji was extraordinary. Boji means fond of giving people order. And it was extraordinary. She could give milk for the creamery every day, means cream milk. And last month he had received all of 30 kroner in payment. As payment he got 30 kroner. The stranger must have seemed incredulous. Incredulous means unwilling or unable to believe something. For the old man got off and went to the window. Old man got off and he went to the window, and he took down a leather pouch, and he took down a leather pouch which hung on a nail in the very window frame. It was hanging from the window frame. He took it out and picked out 30 wrinkled 10 kroner bills. And he picked out 30 wrinkled 10 kroner bills, and these he held. Picked out three wrinkled 10 crore bills. These he held up before the eyes of his guest, and he showed the guest, nodding knowingly, and then stuffed them back by showing that three wrinkled 10 kroner bills. He again put it inside the pouch. Okay, so tomorrow we will continue it. Thank you very much.